noticed something.
That's trouble. That's starting off with trouble.
I noticed that lately, like over the past couple of months or so, that you are a lot more regulated and stable's not quite the right word, but like less mood swings, less, yeah. So I'm just wondering, and it's like, it makes me feel good and I'm noticing it. And so I'm just wondering what work you're doing that's contributing to that.
Yeah, I mean, I feel that way too. I think a lot of it came from therapy, but before I went on my last Tanzania trip, there was a lot of stuff that she said that I then, when I was in Tanzania, was consciously thinking about and working on in terms of this thing about taking space, creating space. For some reason, that language resonated with me about just being able, just thinking about constantly taking space, which to me means just kind of pausing a little. For me, what that does is it allows me to recognize when maybe I'm approaching a danger zone of too much input or overload or meltdown status, and be able to just being more aware of the warning signs of getting a little extreme in one way or another, and then continuing to practice that when it happens allows me to stay more here than like this.
It's funny, you used to sort of prize yourself on living
I used
in
to
those
say
extremes.
People who lived here were not living, and that you have to live here and you sacrifice the here for here because here is awesome. I do feel there are benefits to the extremes, but I think as an autistic person, I think it's maybe a little, if you can, it feels healthier for you and for everyone around you to be here as much as possible, because it's just less confusing and disorienting, and it feels better to me too to be able to, things that used to bother me, instead of getting so worked up about them, to go like, no big deal. Even if you don't think about it so much for yourself, but if you think about it from constantly reminding yourself, I want the person around me to not be like bracing themselves for like a bad reaction, because that can't feel good, then you can do it for both of you. I mean, there are still moments if I'm outside the house generally and I'm interacting with the world on my own. I really put a lot of value in what I got out of therapy. I also had like the perfect match of therapist for me. But yeah, I think you get, from the right person, you get skills and tools that you didn't have before.
Well, then you have to implement them.
And then you have to want to implement them. And I really wanted to, because it feels good to learn the real reasons why you are a certain way, and then be able to navigate better.
Well, and to realize, like, I'm not a bad person.
Yeah,
that,
I'm not a bad person, and nothing's wrong with me. I'm not broken in any way. This is just how I am, and now, oh, cool, this will help me navigate better.
What's on your wrist?
Oh, the broken? Yeah.
You thought you were?
I thought I was. That was a time in my life where clearly I was convinced. I remember feeling that way, that no one could have told me I wasn't broken. Like, I definitely had decided I was, for sure. But also, I don't regret getting this, actually, because it's a good reminder. It actually works kind of from the opposite way now. Oh, yeah, man, I wasn't. And also, I'm working on how do I feel less and less broken. So...